I'm here with Bored in Munich's Aspen, and what have you presented for us today here?
I got excited because when was the last time you seen one of these?
Isn't that a ho-ho?
Oh my god, no.
It's a snowball.
It's a pink snowball.
It's a snowball. Ho-ho and snowballs I get mixed up sometimes. Sorry, I've lived here too long.
Okay, but hear me out. There's a Spezi near me, and they randomly have American stuff. Like, they had 4 types of Nerds ropes. I also got Nerds ropes because essential.
I haven't seen that since I was a teenager.
Me neither. And they had a bunch of Nerds ropes, and they had ding dongs as well, and pink snowballs.
Yeah, they did.
And then sometimes they have hot Cheetos. And
That's cool.
So every time I'm like, what do you got today? What little snacks you got? And then of course there was Kool-Aid, grape flavor. Grape flavor.
I have never had Kool-Aid soda. Not once, ever. So I'm interested in this with grape.
But the grape's a classic. That's like the classic American flavor because it's like, have you ever had grape before? Yeah, I totally have had grape. I know what a grape is.
And then you taste it, it's like, oh.
Purple.
NyQuil.
No, my God, no. It just tastes like purple.
It just tastes like purple.
So,
yeah, hey, that's
cheers.
American. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Purple.
Oh! It tastes like NyQuil.
Really?
Or do you love it?
No,
I love NyQuil. I drink it a lot to not feel much anymore in my insides. But you don't think it tastes a little bit like medicine? I'm not trying to yuck a yum here. If you love it, I'll shut up.
No, I don't love it. It's just like nostalgia, right? And it's just a flavor where it's not a real flavor, but it doesn't also exist here.
Natural aromas. That's fun.
What is this?
Sour apple, sour citrus.
Oh yeah, the German label on top of it.
Milchsäure. They're like, hey, look, we know that we imported this, but we also don't want you to die.
It can increase activity and lack of attention in children, so watch out.
It's like may cause autism.
That is the color.
It's the color.
No.
The color purple. It's the color
no,
of autism.
the red color, they have the dye, and that's the thing is this red color dye can affect children.
No. And this is marketed to kids. Well, cheers, Eric, who lives in Denver and is 8.
That's also like Sunny D. Yes, I've had orange before. I know what orange juice tastes like.
Why does this have such an aftertaste? I love it. I'm very grateful for the. I'm gonna drink the whole thing. Who am I fucking kidding? Look at me.
Exactly, and then of course essential Pop Rocks, because I was thinking like if we just realized, okay, what do we talk about, or whatever, then we can just test, Pop Rocks and soda.
But that's how people die.
No, that's Coke and Mentos.
No. That for sure. But you never heard that rumor about like that was a rumor that like was famous at least in my part of the States as a kid. Like if you eat Pop Rocks and then chase it with soda, your stomach explodes.
Oh, it just
so
had Coke and
I
Mentos.
feared them as a kid.
Are you brave enough today?
No. But I will.
That's why I wore my
for the content, baby.
That's why I wore my cow onesie, because this is my like security blanket.
Is that the thing you'd want to be found dead in?
Moo.
Oh my god, like moo or whatever.
No, it's like if I've had a tough day, or if I'm just like a little nervous or something, I'm just gonna chill my cow onesie. Feel how soft it is though. Like
it's really cushiony soft. Absolutely. Have you seen this TikTok trend of people? Oh no, you don't have TikTok. But have you seen the trend of people who are like, here is an owl if they were ...
I saw yours yesterday.
I was trying to hop on a trend. Okay, I like want to leave me alone. But no, it's a lame trend. But like, it's so funny because some people do it so well. Like someone was like, here's my impression of an owl if they were a Chris Tucker, and they were like, ho, hey, ho, and then they'll be like an owl if they're Australian.
One.
Oh, the Kardashian.
Ew. I can't do it.
Ew.
Exactly.
Or they're like an Australian, they'd be like,
Har? Yeah. Horse? Like, it's hard because Kiwi is a bit more sharp and strict, but like Australian is a bit more longer out, and I can't do that.
I have an Australian friend who is so smart, and she's like, she's such an impressive person. Like, she's like studies cancer, and she's married, and she's like funny, but she's also, it's just like a really interesting person that I'm so lucky to, like a good friend. And I can't resist occasionally like letting my bad Australian accent slip when I talk to her. And I look at a person who has a PhD in cancer research, and they're like, oh no, it's not good, is it? No, it's not tasty. Okay.
The cancer's not very tasty, eh?
Oh, wait, maybe next time, huh? Hey, that's a knife, it's just like the worst. It's like something like, oh, you're American, oh, guns. And I'm like, yeah. So I know that she probably doesn't like that. Anyway, we have ADHD. Pop Rocks, grape flavored popping candy.
Wow. What other flavor do you get?
Fair point.
It's
Shall we?
Yes.
A little ASMR here.
Right before we start, you're like, no ASMR, and I'm like, oh, thanks for reminding me.
Ew, that's nasty sounding. My mom is going to be like, why did you do that so loud into the microphone? Oh, wait.
Oh, God. There's so much plastic. It's so hard to open. Oh, wait. How?
Oh, my God. It has no smell.
Really?
Oh, my God. It smells like... It smells like a weird... Well, you can't really smell that well, right?
No.
It smells like...
It smells like it's not food.
It smells like the inside of a tire. It smells like a truck driver's handshake. It smells like a guy named Toby. Oh, it smells like Batman's gloves.
I'm like, if I inhale too deep, I'm gonna get lightheaded.
No, yeah, it smells like glue. It doesn't smell like food at all.
I can't wait to put this in my mouth, oh boy.
Man, it smells like a marker you had in 3rd grade. Let's eat it. Here we go. Okay. Oh wow, the whole thing? No, not the whole thing, huh?
No, that's insane.
Here, let's divvy it up a little bit here.
Like horse.
Oh, that many? That many?
I just put
Bitch,
it.
you cheating. Okay. Well, sorry. Oh my god. The day I wear a white shirt. Oh my god. I swallowed it like they were pills. Classic Americans can't get away from their drugs.
I was scared to swallow it.
God, this is so stupid. It's so sticky.
That's why you don't put it in your hand.
Oh.
Just, shoot it straight to the dome.
We're supposed to be talking, but this is a really fun podcast. Even if you guys have already tuned out, I'm having fun. It kind of feels like I ate some ants that are not happy about it. Okay, before we get to the nerds rope, I do think I legitimately must ask at least one question.
Okay.
So, tell the people your name. Aspen, you run Bored in Munich, and you used to do YouTube like full time.
Yes.
Right?
I was the first non-native speaker that was managed by ProSieben.
That's crazy. By ProSieben.
Back when like what you do originally before TikTok happened, there was 5 of us in Germany that did that sort of foreigner in Germany. Let's show you how it is on YouTube, and then TikTok came, and now it's everybody and their mom.
Yeah, the niche has really become so extremely oversaturated. It's exhausting.
But it's cool to see in a way, because back then it was, let me think, all of us we were actually only Americans and 1 Canadian. So I mean, it's not much difference in opinion. I think there were 2 guys that were here because they were playing, like, how Americans come to play football here for a German team. So that was sort of there, and it was very just not so much, I guess, diversity in foreigners abroad. And now you see, I think it's cool to see different types of people. I mean, yeah, so I think it's cool how it developed that way, because at least there's a little bit more variety. At the end of the day, it's kind of us all like being dazzled by the same initial things, but that's just how it goes. Yeah. But it's cool to at least now be able to see more opinions of what the types of different stuff people are doing, or,
What is like, first off, I should ask also, like, what was the initial reason you even ended up working in Germany or living in Germany?
Ooh,
So the CIA.
So there I was. Listen.
Yeah, that's me. My life's a little different.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
I can't tell you, it's classified information.
And that tells you I'd have to kill you with Pop Rocks instead.
Oh, right. So I graduated high school early, and I was in college when I was 17, and I found that the U.S. is a bit of a pyramid scheme. I come from a very low income, below the poverty line background, so it was like pyramid scheme, because now you think that overachieving, you're like, great, I'm setting myself up for success, and then you're like, oh, I gotta do community college and then also getting loans and work 3 jobs at the same time, and also, oh no, I'm sick, I can't go to the doctor because that's more loans.
Yeah.
And then you graduate, and then you're like, I did it, like success should come now. Oh, I can't get a job? What?
Yeah,
and
exactly,
so it was like I really tried to overachieve to think, okay, great, I want to better myself for my situation. And the U.S. was like, you
That's
do.
Cute. Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe not.
Give it a shot.
What if What if you did everything right, all the paperwork, and then what if you just didn't get it? That would be so funny.
It's like, have you thought about going into horrendous debt and then just not being rewarded for it?
Let's just see what happens. No, like totally,
Let's just see what happens,
you can definitely maybe potentially get something from it, but who knows? We'll see when we get there, girl. Do it. Come on.
You're stressed too much.
Don't be silly.
Have a margarita.
Have just 50 grand. It's easy.
It's
okay,
peasy.
come on.
Yeah, 13.8% interest rates. Who's really counting at the end of the day, honey?
It's not even gonna come in until like after you're graduated.
Yeah, when you have no job and you're still living with your parents and you have to beg for loans, which also cause more interest rates. It's just like don't worry about it.
Friend.
American capitalism is basically like the most like emotionally and financially abusive, sassy gay cousin you could ever imagine. Like, oh, come on, girlfriend, don't worry about it. You need that dress. You need that dress. You just
stop it.
You're killing.
Just right. Treat yourself.
And then the cousin leaves and it's like, whoa,
or just the concept of like
and
now.
she can't afford an ambulance if she needed one, you know.
Or just the concept of now that you have like Klarna for Uber Eats.
That's bananas. I
wanna say you get what you deserve. That is the dumbest stuff ever. But then again, you know, being in that American mentality, you just a lot of places or people, you just feel like you're in this bubble and you're like, fuck it, we ball. What else? Like,
yeah. Also, I feel that concerns so much, especially like the Klarna thing. Like for those who like people like my mom who might not exactly know what she's talking about.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, mommy. Love you. Basically, like Klarna is like a payment system.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could think of it like PayPal, but in the sense of
like
that it encourages
PayPal borrow.
installments. It encourages installments. Yeah. So the fact that like Gen Z, for example, might go get, like she was saying, like Uber Eats or, you know, like DoorDash or something, and it's like, do you want to do this in like 8 installments of $1.38, and at the end of the day, you've paid like so much interest on it. You could have bought the thing twice if you just gone to the restaurant. And it's like deeply encouraging unhealthy financial choices for the new generation, and it's terrifying because it was already fucked for us.
They just like rebranded credit.
Yeah, and it's just like encouraging debt, and it's really like, oh my god, that way of thinking about it makes total sense to me. Why like that would be a reason to go to Europe. Like people ask me a lot, and you probably get this a lot too. You probably get people from Germany or from different parts of the world that we meet here asking like, okay, so you like it here, you want to stay here, maybe Germany, but maybe somewhere just not outside the U.S. One part of the question being, do you miss parts of the U.S.? And the other question being, could you ever see yourself going back? And like in my case, there's of course like people, like, you know, I miss my family. I miss like a lot of friends from New Orleans. And New Orleans itself, like city, like events, like things you do there, the food, the culture is so beautiful and vibrant. I miss that, of course. But then they say like, would you ever consider yourself moving back? I can't like say with my full chest like Munich is my forever until I die. Like I just can't say that because I didn't think I'd even end up here, so it'd be weird to assume I would know the future.
Yeah.
But when they say, would you want to move back right now? Not at all. How do you feel about that?
Complicated as well, because I think like, so basically after that whole ordeal, I was like, well, I'm stuck in this cycle now. I can't get out in the U.S. I have just, I was sleeping like frozen. I had 3 jobs. I had a morning job, a day job, and I worked overnight shift at a hotel. And then in between managed to do my courses and coursework. And it was like, okay, but then once I stopped studying, the debt payments come in. And then it's like, I don't have time for another job. How do I do this? And so then I thought also, I got sick one time and like I passed out in one of my courses. I took one evening course and an ambulance picked me up, and
oh my god,
they picked me up, and then in the ambulance they woke me up. They're like, what's your insurance? And I was like, I don't have insurance, I am but a lowly student. And they're like, okay, so guys, let's turn everything off. Do never tell anybody we did this. Give us your address. It's right on the corner. We're gonna take you home. We'll stay with you until you're better and let you out into your home, but never say we did this, because right now if we took you to the hospital, if we did anything on you on the record, you would be incredibly just like fucked. And that was just this bright thing of, wow, this is the nicest thing anybody's done for me and I don't know how long. And then after I was like, once the glow faded of that, oh, that's so nice, I was like, oh, that's
so sad that they even have to do that.
Yeah, and that was just like, oh my gosh. And so then it was this wake up call, so I started like looking, and unfortunately like a lot of people are so like romantic, like I met somebody, I studied, oh I fell in love and I came to Germany, and I'm like, I studied about like I'm a data nerd, that's my background, but I was like, okay, what is the quality of life, but also what is the economic factors? What kind of stuff does the state provide, education-wise, healthcare-wise? Like, how can I achieve the American dream and where? And that was in Germany. Yeah. Munich, of course, is one of the most difficult because the standard of living and quality of life is a lot better. But for that reason, I was like, hey, go big or go home, essentially. If I go home, what's the worst? I know what's already there. But I don't know what's there, and it could be opportunity. Because my biggest thing is I work so hard, and when you're in that situation, working hard is really stupid because it doesn't bring you back anything. It just burns you out. And at least with Germany, people complain the bureaucracy, the paperwork, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, I needed that because the one difference was if you do all the paperwork here, you get what you do the paperwork for. Mm-hmm. And so for me, that was the biggest thing. Like, I'm already working myself to death and exhausted, may as well do that there, and at least I'll have something to show for it. And so that's how it came to be. But it's
it's a very like pragmatic way of looking at it. Yeah.
But I think when you're in that situation, you don't have a choice. And I'd seen like how previous generations of my family lived, and they just sort of stayed and accepted that cycle. And I was like, I worked so hard to be an overachiever, and then now this, like, I can't even legally drink yet. What do you mean now?
Yeah.
That's dang, man.
By the way, she can legally drink now. She's talking about like, yes. I'm just a little boy, but I can't even drink. I can't even drink here in Germany.
Sorry, only Kool-Aid soda for me.
Oh, man, I'm just like 16. Actually, in Germany, that's right. You can drink at 16 in Germany.
Yeah. No, so anyways, missing it. That was one of the trade-overs, I think, with Germany. The first 2 years were incredibly lonely because the turnover rate for foreigners is hard here, but also with Germans, they're used to all of this because it's quite international. They're used to all this turnover and the emotional investment of one making friends as an adult. It's hard, unfortunate life fact. But so I understood why at the start, until I could speak German fluently, it was really hard to build connections because then once I started realizing I made friends and there was this cycle of every year I have to make new ones because everybody's leaving, then I was like, okay, I get it, fine. But it was also like really hard work at the start, figuring it out, setting the foundation. But overall, I built it up. I did my citizenship, and like that's sort of the thing now, thinking of,
That's so crazy that you have full citizenship. That's so impressive.
Not yet. I didn't get the passport yet.
Oh, I thought you said
because they didn't recognize dual until 2024.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then, also, before I was thinking of renouncing, if you renounce your American citizenship, there's a processing fee of like 3,000 euros. Because,
to renounce it, you have to pay 3,000 to renounce it?
Processing fee, because, our somehow our system is so complicated because all of the social benefits we get, or I don't know. I'm like, there's nothing really to process because, like, in Germany, I get it because you get insurance, you get Arbeitslosengeld, you get education. So processing, sure, I get it. Fair enough. You got stuff. The U.S., it's like, you're trying to squeeze the last dime out of me, man.
They're like, can you please return the laminated Big Mac that we gave you at birth? Oh, you guys did that? Oh.
It's not even laminated,
You don't have that?
I actually don't have my social security card.
Like epoxy Big Mac?
It got lost, my social security card, but also it's paper.
I had to order a new one. I printed out a picture of it. You could have printed out a picture of anyone's Big Mac. I'm sorry, but...
I know it's paper, and I'm not like, wait a second. Yeah, why didn't I just do that already? I've been looking up recently, like, how to get it, and it's really tedious to get U.S. documents here.
It's so annoying.
But it isn't even laminated. It's not even stamped or notarized. It's a piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper which seems like so easy to like lose in the mail or to be trampled or broken or forged. Yes, exactly. Like even something like my birth certificate or my transcripts from my university and from my high school, stuff like that. When I needed that for my visa, it was just like, wow, this is just, someone just mailed an envelope of paper, like what if that just didn't make it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems so, like, for a system that's so ironclad in its rigidness, it seems based a lot on like a very fragile foundation.
Winging it. Winging it.
It's like, okay, so you want to give up your American citizenship, be a German, okay? So we're going to have to... Are you comfortable never visiting a McDonald's ever again?
Oh, I got me there.
Okay, so that would include also Buffalo Wild Wings.
No.
That would also include our national treasure, Applebee's.
Robin, yum.
Red Robin, yum.
Yum.
Sorry. You can't say yum anymore. That would be also
Man.
illegal. You can no longer dunk a donut.
Oh, it's my favorite thing to do with donuts.
Sorry. So also, I know you're well, you're a Jew, but you can't have a bagel anymore.
I miss bagels. Oh my god.
No more everything bagels.
That was the biggest sacrifice I have to say. Pickles.
Yes, the bagels.
Pickles and bagels. Okay, this part
Pickles.
I'm
Yes,
getting
yes.
riled up.
Let's
Okay,
get into
so,
it. Yes. Germany, get your pickles and your bagels in order.
No, the thing is that just really makes me so angry. Sorry, Mom, yelling in the mic. I apologize.
I tried to
put a disclaimer right before.
I'll mix it. I'll cut it out. It's fine.
Sorry.
Pickles and bagels.
Pickles and bagels.
Sounds like a funny sound. That would be like our podcast.
Pickles and bagels. Pickles and bagels. Pickles and bagels. Ooh.
Sour.
So pickles piss me off. Like Germany, the grocery stores here.
Get your bagels
like,
in order.
They are just, the assortment of the grocery stores always confuses me because the stuff you think they should have more assortment of, they don't. And the stuff they do, you're like, the mustard, I mean, there are a couple like bangers, but there's still not that much differences in mustards. It's more like just variations or brands of the same exact type.
Exactly.
There's, I mean, there's sweet mustard. There's a couple variations, but it's still not enough to make sense why this is such a big section.
Yeah.
Pickles, though, I'm losing it. I really am.
There's so many places that we like. I mean, you and
the
I
pickle
have
aisle
places.
the pickle aisle at the store. It is massive, and the thing is.
Yeah,
the
kosher, like the dill.
It's hard to find just a regular dill pickle. They all have sugar in them.
Vlasic, yes, thank you.
They all have sugar in them. This huge aisle of pickles, and I don't like sweet pickles. Like I just want a classic dill. It's super simple. It should be 3 ingredients. And then finally I found like at certain stores like Edeka and Reva, they have their own brand, and there's one that's, just suds or just regular dill, and you're like, oh, thank God.
Right.
So I'm always digging around trying to find those jars, which they don't stock very often. But then I have some in the fridge right now, and I was livid because
you felt tricked, like you.
No, because you finally find the one without sugar, the salt, just regular dang pickle, and they cannot make them crunchy. They're so soft and mushy. It's awful.
The pickles thing bothers me a lot.
They're not crunchy. Why are they all soggy?
They're not crunchy. Okay, by the way, side note, just before, because the pickles.
I'm hot.
You're wearing like a fleece, like a hot fleece polyester full body cow jumper, and we're facing full windows. I cannot believe you did that. I didn't even wear I usually wear like a little light over jacket. I'm in a short sleeve because I knew I'd be hot. If you go to New Orleans, go to Stein's Deli on Magazine Street, and I always get the Reuben on rye. That bitch comes out like stringing like the corned beef and it's
stacks on stacks, baby. I can just picture how thick it is.
The pickles.
Also, the thing, one, it's hard to find good sandwiches in Germany, and if there are sandwiches, they don't understand the principle of a pickle on the side. Like, it's not a good deli sandwich if there's no pickle on the side.
Facts.
Like, speaking of that, there is, so one of the first times we hung out, I showed you a deli in Munich. These guys, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Insane, so good, Melrose Avenue.
I remember
These guys are Bavarian, but this place, it's like, they have unfortunately their pickles, they have a pickle spear on the side. They put in the effort, but their pickles are just still not like, they still don't know how to make a pickle. But they put in the effort, and I appreciate it so much.
It's like that thing of they know their customer base.
But that's where you know you're not German. You're not American, you're German.
Yeah.
Because still, when they first started, I was like, fried cheese balls, chicken and waffles, like, you guys have Pabst Blue Ribbon here. What do you mean? How are you Bavarian?
How can you have PBR but not
that's
have
where
the
we
pickle?
got it.
Yeah, that's the pickle
But they
thing,
also, at the deli, they have 2 TV screens, and we go in there. One's playing baseball, one's playing Sopranos, and we're like,
right.
These guys, the details though, and that's when I got the, I think you got the po' boy, and then I got
that cold shrimp,
the shrimp po' boy, that's what they said, which I don't know what you do.
I love those people, and I think they have a lot of really great food. But that wasn't the sandwich for me because I didn't want it to be a cold shrimp.
There's certain things where you just don't know unless you're from there.
Yeah, I'm glad I tried it.
But they made this Thanksgiving sandwich, which was like turkey, cranberries, and that was.
Do you know that they probably got that from the Gobbler, which comes from Wawa in the States? You know Wawa?
No.
Do you know Buc-ee's?
You know Wawa? Wawa?
You know Wawa?
Do
you like to drink Wawa? Do you know Buc-ee's?
Oh, God, I want to go there so bad. But I'm from Hawaii and California, so that's way on the opposite.
Stop saying it so perfectly. I'm from Hawaii.
There's an apostrophe.
No.
There's a wait. This is how you pronounce it, my guy.
I know. I'm just messing with you. What's that? I remember. Like, this is so off topic. Welcome to the podcast. But I remember I had a history teacher who was talking about Hawaii. Sorry, and he said, you know what my favorite thing is about how things are said there? And I mean, I was in Mississippi. I was like in 5th grade. I was like, what? So he goes, well, every word that is said, or every like city name or whatever, is pronounced exactly as you see it.
The French could never.
Like, what do you mean we don't say T's?
What do you mean you pronounce all of the letters individually? What?
I'm sorry. What, do you think you're that important?
This is too many words. How do you guys talk? How do you get through a sentence?
It's croissant. Okay, it's a croissant. And
that croissant, chief.
It's a look. You guys don't have croissantwiches here with roast beef.
Oh.
Pastrami. Ooh, fresh pastrami.
Melrose, they do some pastrami. Knock your socks off.
We have run so far off the topic here. Basically, yes. Melrose does great stuff. That particular shrimp sandwich just wasn't the one for me. But their chicken and stuff, like I've had a lot of stuff from those
boys.
From that owner. Yeah, the guy and his wife, I forgot their names sadly just now. But super, super nice. And when I got his Fairfax chicken sandwich, that's the kind of thing.
You liar! We were talking about this the other day because
what?
Okay,
I'm not
so
a liar.
We've decided
Let me just finish the thought. When I got the Fairfax sandwich for the first time, I mean, I did a post about it like a long time ago. I when he had just the truck outside, like the Max Vorstadt or something, I remember thinking like, okay, he actually understands how to make a juicy, hot Nashville sandwich. It's a very good sandwich. No notes. It's awesome.
In summer where they do the...
I just wish they had better pickles. That's all. And I love what he's doing. I mean, I love that there's something like that here. And it's from a German who goes to the States and like meets with like...
to educate.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so happy that exists at all. You know, like if he were to see this, like keep it up. But let's get some deli pickles, brother.
Yeah, I actually have plans the next week, so I need to make some pickles. I'm putting it off, and then I hit my limit. I really needed to pickle for something I was making, and I was just like and then of course, like the best way to make fried chicken. The big secret, all y'all guys, is one of them. I won't give you the full secrets, but pickle brine in the batter is the ultimate secret, aside from another which. And I couldn't even use that damn brine because it was ass. It was disrespect.
Have you ever heard? This sounds weird, but I recently tried it and it worked really well. Do you know how sometimes like it can often be that like chicken wing and chicken leg is juicier than chicken breast, but chicken breast is a little bit healthier in terms of like when you want to like chop it up for a salad or something, but it's drier.
Yes. I
had a friend. A neighbor recently suggests like, oh, well, why don't you just marinate it in salt and milk?
Yeah, that's what you do. So for good fried chicken, part of it is you make...
She just knows everything, apparently.
That's what my friends call me, Martha Jewart.
Martha Jewart! I'm a homemaker with nerds ropes and...
No, but okay, so for fried chicken, what you want to do is you want to take the chicken and basically put a bowl of buttermilk and pickle brine and then let it soak overnight. And then the next day... Stuff.
You know what?
The Super Bowl's coming up, and I'm gonna blow some German minds. I'm making fried chicken, and I'm also making buffalo. Mm-hmm.
So sorry,
Mother. I can't believe it. Your lovely mother, she watches your content. She's
so sweet.
I don't even watch your content. See the story and I'm like, I don't really follow you on social.
Who would else? She's my only fan.
I comment to support the engagement because I know the biz. I manage talent, but I don't watch your stuff because I'm like, no, I know you in real life.
Yeah, why would you?
It makes me feel creepy. None of my friends I know that much about.
It's a lie if someone says like, we both, you know more than me, but we both have friends who are all content creators. Who watches their friends' content?
I feel weird. It feels wrong.
It's a job, and they're like, all right, guys, get ready with me to come in Oktoberfest, and it's like fast. You're like that, dude. I know that your dad like has IBS. Like, what are we doing here?
Listen, we're beyond this. No, but it's also I think more so. I know I watch it and all I can think of is from the background of, so like in my professional job, I do campaign strategy, I manage talent and stuff like this for brands. So in the back of my mind, I think, okay, I know also as a creator, you planned this, how you did it, how you did the edits. And I wonder, this detail, you probably thought about that a long time, got frustrated, left and came back and did it. So for me, I just see the work. Yeah. And also then I'm just like.
You see the work. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just like, this is, it feels kind of weird. Like this is not for me. This is between you and the internet. So not
it's
my
like,
business.
I mean, this might not be the best comparison. First off, that's perfectly said. That's exactly how it feels. This might not be the best comparison, but it's like, when you go see a movie with like an idiot like me, and you're kind of like you're focused in on the story, but then someone like me leans in and goes like, oh, I think they used the IMAX 60 millimeter.
That's
on
me
that because,
too. We can never go see movies together.
They really did a really good job with that post production sort of the color grading. Is that Richard? Is that? Oh, no way. Is that? Did they really get Jenkins for that? Oh wow, that's really amazing. No, Richard Dawkins. Did they get Dawkins for that? Let me look that up. They did get Dawkins. Wow, I thought he was actually retiring. But no, you know what? Actually, there's only 8 IMAX cameras in the whole world, and Giovanni Ribisi is the one who.
We're not even watching on the right screen, though. Imagine.
Ari is actually in partnership with. No. Okay, wait. Okay, so that's Margaret Qualley. I didn't even recognize her. Let's see. It is her. It's like.
Oh
and then 20 minutes have gone by and it's like,
what
happened?
Together. I can't. That's exactly me with my friends where I'm just like, I'm there, I'm like, oh, not even the plot, but it's the most boring moment. And I'm like, do you know what kind of rig they had to set up to get this shot? Like I tried watching Adolescence with a friend of mine, and the whole time I was freaking out.
I freak out about Adolescence.
And then I looked up like YouTube everything, and I'm like, this is one shot. How did they get this scene? Okay, in my head I think they did this and that. Oh my god, no! But how would they build this rig? I've been on production. Wait. And then my friend is just like,
if one person doesn't get their line right, it's like 100 people that have to start over.
This is a child. How did they go from this place to this? Is this a real set? No, that's a place.
Did you notice that the wall that was there isn't there now because they walked a different direction? Oh, they must have had a breakaway set. And that's why we're losers.
And that's why our friends hate us.
1,000%. That's why. That's the majority. I've had the amount of people I've had say like, "Can you just let me watch the movie?
Let me enjoy the movie magic."
I'm sorry, you're right. I'll shut up now.
Yeah, okay, but let's leave the film stuff aside because I think people are just definitely going to drop out and be like, "Oh my god, I come here to escape, and now I can't escape from escaping." Ah.
Oh, that sounds like such a Smiths line. I can't escape from escaping.
Oh, side note, I just thought about this the other day. Why is it that the mascot for like the payback points is a blueberry with legs?
Dude, this is such a great like Anglo conversation.
I'm so glad we're finally like divulging this topic. Like it's just, I really, wow.
Like I'm just like,
have you ever?
So glad you brought this up actually, because I was a little hesitant to bring it up.
Listen, people, they're not alpha enough to say these things.
They're not alpha.
Okay, here we are on the pod.
Beta cooks just like feel like they just can't talk about payback mascots.
Truth maxing, confidence maxing. Honestly,
so the thing with the German, I am glad that you did bring it up because the German mascot thing and the advertisement choices that German companies choose to make outside of social media brand deals, because that's up to the creator and there's a compromise, right?
They say, how about this terrible idea? And you're like, no.
You're like, can I please? And they're like, no, otherwise you don't get the money. You're like, okay.
But
no, but wait. So there's a difference, right? So like, we work, in like, in the social media content creator sort of world, whatever. And there's a bit of compromise. Like you can have a big company. Like I did one thing a couple years ago for Samsung, and they wanted a certain angle, and I asked about, could I push it this way? And they were like, well, not this thing, but I like this thing, and then we made a compromise, and I was happy with the video. But that's online, that's social media. The German like TV ads are so cringe and so obnoxious and so out of touch and so. Like Chat GPT meets like 90-year-old white guy who's blind in one eye and like doesn't understand like anything. It's like so terrible.
There's this German color grade like filter that they specifically put on everything, where it's like a little oversaturated and like bright.
Yes.
Where it kind of feels like in the original Wizard of Oz when it goes from black and white to color. It's like that type of Technicolor, but like like German Technicolor. It's just, I don't know what it is, but this is how you tell it's a German movie because it has this color grade where you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Commercials
it's
too.
Terrible. First off, yes, that's true, and it looks
First
bad.
off, yes.
First off, like fucking facts, it looks bad. The second thing, and this is because you know this about me that I had
First things first, you ugly.
First things first, honey, you're fucking loser and you don't look good and your makeup's not right, okay? Now, the thing that, you know, I have a thing about like...
I'm just trying not to say anything.
Yes, you stop now, right now. No, I have a thing, you know that I have a thing like sensitivity to like voices, and with German commercials and also a lot of German movies and TV shows, there's like, so ADR is the term for when you go back in the studio and you repeat your lines like this close to a microphone. So imagine you're watching something and the action is like, all right, Jessica, we have to get there, otherwise Michael's gonna fall off the cliff. And then they go back into the studio later, even though they don't have to.
Let's just take it down a notch. Oh, Michael.
Hey, we have to go and save Michael. Otherwise, he's going to fall off a cliff.
That sounds like an English anime dub.
It's so fake. It's so fake. It's like an anime dub. I hate it so much.
Oh my gosh. How's he going to know? Oh, what? Not me. Oh my God. But that kind of is like how the dialogue of German movies and like the synchronization, like the way they talk is just, that's not how people
unnatural.
talk.
Like even Germans don't talk like that. They don't talk like that. They're used to dubs for sure because of all the different like movies from UK and different France and the US.
The dialogue, it's like this is great. But I know.
Okay, Schatz, ja, wir schaffen das. Also bitte
oh
nicht
my God.
gehen. Ich hab dich lieb. It's like, what are you a goddamn like Sesame Street puppet?
Oh,
Who
the
talks
worst
like
certain
that?
animes like on Netflix they don't have English dubs and they have a German dub. And like if I'm multitasking and I want to watch my cartoons, like I can't look at the text right. So I'm like, okay, English is obnoxious. Of course, like original is always the best, whatever. Don't hate me. But
No hate.
multitasking, important. But sometimes when it's only the German audio dub on an anime, that's like exactly this but 5 times worse.
Yeah,
because
it's really frustrating. Like the anime thing of like the little cross vein, you know?
My favorite's a little sweat.
Oh,
What do you mean?
no. It's so insanely fake. I've worked on German films and I've seen German films at like in the cinema, and then watching it I'm like, okay, I'm seeing a couple like, okay, so technically this would be, it's a little bit wide, but let's say
it's a simple man and his cow.
like just okay for you guys, okay, so it's a little bit wide, but let's say this is like a mid shot, right? So it's usually waist up with a little bit of headspace,
Mid
right?
shot for sure.
Stop it, you dirty cow. So like but like, okay, let's say like we're talking like this, you're watching a movie, it's like, oh my God, Jessica, please don't leave, you're my favorite cow, your milk is the best, it's whole milk. And then like you watch it, but you hear my voice again and I've dubbed myself like, oh, Jessica, please don't go, you're my favorite cow, oh you have the best milk. Like, why do they dub themselves when the close-up is there and you know some idiot was there with a boom mic like, why do that again? I don't get that.
I realize I haven't realized this that much, and I always was thinking, is my German can't be that bad that for some reason I keep thinking their mouths are not matching the audio.
It's because
it isn't.
I just saw a German film in cinema that I had worked on the music for, and there was a close up. I
think you work on the music in the background.
I'm just trying to think of the angle. Yeah, it's 4K. I can push it. So imagine it's like a close, and they're like, like. If there's like a mid shot, right? Then there's a person with a boom right out of frame.
Yeah.
And I saw the woman talking and she ADR'd herself in studio. And the reason I know that is because one, there was no natural sound. Like there was no like
there's
thing
no
of like the wind or
just
like
clear,
whatever.
crisp.
And it didn't sync up with her mouth perfectly. Oh, so she must have been there doing 8 takes of like, oh, ja, es ist gar kein Problem. Ja, wir können gehen. Or whatever. And this like, just like just a nanosecond off. And I was like, oh my God, she ADR. They're that close. Why did they ADR her? But it wasn't even like, oh, there was a lot of wind, and of course they had to fix that in post. It was every single character. There would be like people like talking like this close, like, okay, here's the plan. We're gonna do this, and then they would cut to like someone's reaction, like in Stranger Things, like, oh, okay, so this is Vecna, and then like off camera you hear the guy like all of a sudden his voice changes because clearly he went into a studio with like a $10,000 microphone. Was like, all right, guys, so here's the plan. We're gonna go there and make it work.
But like,
why did they do that?
Also, I'm just thinking the cost doing that separately is a lot
So
more money,
expensive.
and then the guy with the boom the whole time. Do you know how hard it is
So
to hold the
expensive.
shot with the camera and everybody gets the mic or the just angle? No. Okay,
It sucks. It sucks. Yeah,
this is
we're getting so
right.
off topic here. that for me. That's just like
God, what is the topic people
the
are going to think
commercials.
it
No,
interesting?
it was German commercials.
Right.
It was German commercials. Yeah, because of the mascot. Like first off, okay, yeah. So the colors aren't cool. The ADR drives me absolutely bananas. Every single commercial I see. Also on the radio, it's like, dude, chill out. And then there's the mascots, which is like they don't make sense to me. They don't. Again, it's just like, I'm sure some Germans might see this and be like, well, if you are not liking this so much, then why not go away? It's an opinion. Relax. It's also, we're being funny, so chill. But like, it's also not, like, we're being serious as hell.
The soda is awful, but I'm still drinking it, and I don't know why.
Because it's there.
The body yearns for the red color.
Body yada 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 yada. But like they it's the colors, it's the sound, and there's also like so okay, like for example, when you go to like YouTube and you watch something,
They automatically dub it now. They automatically dub it whether you want it or not. I'm watching a German creator. I've always watching German. Why is his voice now fake and talking in English to me? I never asked for this.
Yes, that's a whole different thing too. That's super weird. That's
okay. They need to cut that off for.
No. Yeah, that's a really interesting topic though, for sure. I
does it with Instagram now too.
I clicked on a YouTuber whose topic looked interesting to me, and I realized he was speaking Spanish, but his mouth was saying. There was like yes, I think that it is really crazy that in season 5, Will seems to all of a sudden have powers, and I'm like, his mouth is like. Hola. It was like completely different. I was like, oh shit, they just dubbed it. That's weird. Anyway. German ads they need like a revamping. Like the brand deal thing is one thing, but when I go to YouTube and see O2 or whatever, Breve or some major like multi-million dollar corporation in Germany making a commercial, I watch it and I'm like, this is a fart. This stinks. Ew. You know, like, ew, I'm gonna get pink eye from watching this. Like, no. In the States, when I visit my parents and like the TV's on, and then like commercials come on, sure, they're not all perfect.
Okay, I live for American commercials though, because American commercials. I think I was watching American show and I was watching it online to where like I could switch my VPN and then I stream through there. But then like the American Hulu, that's what it was. You still get commercials. Yeah. And then I was like, man, I forgot how entertaining American commercials are. Like I genuinely want to watch this because
they're
I'm
so
like
fun.
TV.
Yeah, they're so fun. And they it sounds bad to be like, oh, they just look better. Because I know that
there's a story arc there. There's there's an actor. He committed. He embodies this character.
I think there's room to say we're probably in a sense biased, but the opinion is still so valid.
Life needs to be enjoyable.
And it's true. Life should be enjoyable. Hey, if you're going to sell me something,
sell it to me, damn it.
Sell it better. Huh? How about that? Oh, I don't want to get my points for, what is it, like Edeka Revi or something. I don't want points. If it's going to be a blueberry who's like, oh, heute, oh, nicht vergessen. It's like, Go kill yourself.
Why is it a blueberry though? Anybody know? Please let me know. This has been like
blueberry.
haunting my dreams. Why?
Give me the Kool-Aid guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even acknowledge this.
Oh shit! Give me this guy bursting through the wall like
for no reason. It's never been explained.
Erect.
There's no background story. It just is how it is. The children don't fear him. The villagers don't run. They embrace him.
Why do the kids not? That would be the funniest Kool-Aid commercial if he burst through the wall. and it kills someone, and everybody is just
oh my gosh.
freaking
Or
out.
the difference is in Germany, he couldn't burst through a wall.
Huh?
Like, he couldn't burst through a wall in Germany. They're real walls. Like, I always think that, like, okay, Germans, you grow up watching American movies and people punch through walls, and do you just think, like, are they really strong there or what? Because in Germany, you can't punch a wall. The wall is, it's sturdy.
It's permanent.
It's like Americans who come to Wiesn and then they're like, wow, this architecture, what do you mean this isn't up all year long? And I'm like, I guess this is like kind of how our houses are built.
I mean, like, you go to like an American, what do you call it? Like a fest, like not a fest, like a pop
Fair?
Fair, thank you. You go to like an American fair that pops up like somewhere in like Kansas City.
Mid-state
or like
fair?
Yeah, a mid-state fair. You pop up and then you go like on the Ferris wheel and you see like,
Run by 16-year-olds in carnies.
and then you see a guy like with 2 teeth and 1 eye, like, well, I lost my screwdriver about halfway through, but it looks like it's doing all right.
But let me tell you, this deep fried butter is so good. This year's fair food is the best.
Have y'all dipped y'all's Oreos in butter and then put them into a hot dog? Now, I'll tell you what, now something else. Sweet
Deep
and
fried
salty.
pickle does, I mean,
hits the
anything with a
spot?
pickle.
Does it hit the spot?
I can't
I've
even
never
get
had
pickles.
I've never had like a fair deep fried pickle, deep fried Oreo, deep fried Snickers. I've never had those before.
I don't need an
I
entire
think I
deep
can't
fried
get myself
candy bar.
to do it because I look at myself and I go, yeah, you're big enough, dog. Like, relax. I feel like if I did that, someone would, you know, my fear is I would get like a deep fried Snickers bar and then I would look over at someone just happened to be eating a salad and be like, well, no surprises there.
Oh God. It's like a
No
European,
wonder.
and they're like, oh, Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be
exactly.
shamed for the shame I put on other people. No, I don't knock it. Like, a guilty pleasure is good. That's one thing I realized. Like, I think living in Germany, that's been the hardest because I came here for all of these, like, you know, reasons like work, healthcare, safety, this stuff and that. But the sacrifice for that was the culture and the fun part. So thinking, would I ever, after this long winded back to the topic we were talking about, the thing is, thinking about going back to the States is like, it's not practical. It's not safe. I don't want to risk it. But at the same time, I really do miss just that, like, one, feeling of belonging, because even if you've been here for ages, you speak German with all your friends, it's still adamantly, people will make sure to let you remember and never forget that you're not from here, not born here. Even though you've been here, you will always be reminded you're different.
It'll be commented on.
And I miss that in the States, where it's just, I go somewhere and I know that I know this stuff, or just, you know, people want to be social and they want to share culture. Like, you go somewhere, haven't eaten yet, little things like this, or people want to share stuff with you. And yes, of course, sometimes it's superficial. Germans, I know you love this. That's all you talk about. You go to the States, people are so friendly.
You guys never shut up about this stuff.
They talk, oh, people are so friendly. It was so nice there. Then they come here, they're like, oh, Americans are so superficial. And I'm like, yeah, and you lap that shit up, my boy.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
Oh, you don't like Americans? Oh, how about stop taking everything that we make media-wise?
Stop enjoying it. Stop enjoying it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then
Don't. This is his livelihood.
Maybe just don't watch. Maybe just don't watch the Oscars this year. How about that? Okay. Oh, Timothy Chalamet. Maybe just don't say his name anymore.
I have to see how my bets are going.
Maybe just don't online bet on fucking what's the site, the most famous one?
Polymark.
Anyway,
right?
joke ruined when I forget the.
Anyway,
punchline.
so the culture thing. So that's like
America?
I think that's also how you and me became more like better friends over the last years, because like we then bond and we're like, oh, this would be nice. So then this guy, he lives in the internet, like he doesn't. You put in Munich almost the same time as me, and you don't know nothing. I'm taking him around now, showing him food because
let me preface this with,
I
do not know anything, so you are right. But what do you mean?
So now I'm my task right now, my mission is I'm going to take you around and show you good food places and stuff like this, because one, we were both talking about homesick. Oh, I wish I could get a good burger, this and that. Yeah. And I'm like, listen, I know a guy. So now I have to show you, because you're just...
He has a trench coat. He opens it up. You close your eyes. He puts it in your mouth. And he goes, "Jeez!" And you hear a flash of a camera, and then he runs away.
Like Skeletor.
He-Man! That's so good. Oh my god. What an episode.
No, but yeah, like the food and stuff, it's just, I do get really homesick for that. And that's the nice part about chatting with you, because we can go off for ages on tangents about like just really niche, weird stuff.
That's what we mostly do. which is great. It's because the thing is, I mean, I like getting real slightly for a second.
Like if I tried to explain a pink snowball to my German friends, they would be like, "Are you having a stroke?"
yeah.
Like because a
But
pink
this
snowball.
is not snow. It is food. This is not Schnee. Are you?
It's not a ball either.
Gesund? It's not a ball.
Why is it pink?
Nothing of this is like how it is called.
But it's like a chocolate cake on the inside, covered by a giant pink marshmallow, covered in like shredded coconut.
I just before I forgot to say, I wanted to say that's the thing is like too. I respect so much about how you've in your private life and also in your work how you've adapted to Germany, and like obviously you've made such an insane effort, and like, you know, doing the paperwork, doing the bureaucracy, learning the language, you know, getting interconnected with these people and like understanding what the hard work is and actually doing it, which I think a lot of expats from different places don't have the courage or the patience to withstand.
Having a health insurance transfer form for you right now saved. I'm very glad you appreciate that.
No. I deeply appreciate like
we have to discuss that when we're done.
It does. Yeah. Thank you. And it deserves. No. I'm just saying like it deserves a lot of respect. It deserves a lot because the thing is like anyone who might listen to this or see this who is not German but lives anywhere else who's like from the States or whatever, like who lives in Germany or Switzerland or Austria or France or Italy, whatever, it's not going to be an easy journey. But what's admirable is like, there's two things. One, admirable like to. It inspires, I think, me and probably people who are like me who listen to this to, you stop me, ADHD bitch.
Sorry.
It inspires, like I'm trying to compliment you so deeply and you're like, but can I have candy first?
Can I have a snack while I listen?
But like, you're taking too long.
No, okay, sorry.
no, I was just saying. I'm just saying because I think we can wrap it up soon.
No, I appreciate it.
No, I want to say
Sorry.
it's just saying like, it's admirable to have such conviction about knowing what you want and understanding the struggle and to persevere through what can be sometimes like the loneliest and most difficult chapters that you don't have any sort of imagination that you'll go through until you're just in it. And you do that so well, and I find that so inspiring and so like really, 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 really cool. And like I have such the utmost like deep respect for how you function and how you do it. And then the other part of it being like it's so normal also like when you live abroad that it takes time to find people that match your energy or your wavelength, particularly when they're from that country and you're from somewhere else, because your instinct is like to try and get them to like you so much that you sometimes even become a different version of yourself that you weren't before just because you want friends or you want a relationship or something.
Yeah.
And it's so cool that like over time, sort of just by chance, like literally if I hadn't been working in social media, we never would have DM'd like with your channel, you know? And so it's like when you get the opportunity to meet someone either from the same country or just on the same wavelength, whatever, it's so refreshing, and like it just gives you a second, like it gives you like this button of like, boop, you're gonna be all right. Someone does understand you.
Yeah, I think like for me that's why I started blogging and stuff, because when I came here 10 years ago, which now these kids don't know, we were in the trenches. Like now everything is in English. Everything is efficient. Like it's insane. Everything is, I mean, not as digital as the rest of the world, but still comparatively it is insane. And you don't have to know German now. Back then it was like you can't. Like I didn't know German, but I already had to figure out I'm German to do my taxes because there wasn't anything in English. And like so, and then I thought, okay, hey, I'm here crying on the daily. Let me just like blog and share this information. Hopefully I can help somebody else in my situation not have to deal with this because it is awful. And so like I always more so focused on like, okay, using this more as a blog because I'm the person where if I go to the same bakery every day, thank you. If I go to the same bakery every day and I ask the person, hey, what's your name? I see you here every day. And they're like, what do you want? But if I go, hey, I have a blog. what's your name? They're like, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so. And so half of it is like I wanted to just share things with people to help, but also selfishly just be like, can I just connect a little bit? A crumb of
just getting like some
socializing.
some semblance of like
but also,
community.
the cool part was then also being able to connect with like people like you, other people that do what we do or online, because in itself, that's an incredibly just different world as well, where it's not a lot of people can understand. A lot of our friends are like, what do you mean? This is work. And you're like,
This has been so much fun. I think we have to call it here because otherwise we're going to ramble and ramble and ramble. Holy shit. I thought it was like 1:15. Okay. So I'm going to put all links that you want to promote in the show notes. And I am so grateful for your time and for hosting me here.
I'm so grateful we're
in your place. It was really, really fun. And yeah, guys, go check out everything from Aspen and Board in Munich. And thank you so much. Bye!
Artsy Fartsy Immigrants, ein Podcast von John Prinz und Moritz Batscheider, produziert für M94.5.